I like music, old or new, but music makes me do the things I never should do. I like music, sweet or blue, but music makes me do things that I never should do. I felt control once, nothing to brag about. Now it's a gag about town. Think things I do are never forgiven for just when I'm living them down. I give music, then I'm through, for music makes me do the things I never should do. Pierce, Nebraska, August 20th, 1936. Dearest Eve and May, very surprised to get both your letters. Also very glad that May wrote too. Got 3 cards from Francel family and also a card from Helen during my absence. So I was overcome with letters. I thought I was going up to Helen's and she wants me up there badly as they are fairly busy. But as matters stand now, I don't suppose I'll go unless I change my mind. They have a stand at the sales pavilion. Well, it's been acting kind of screwy all day, especially tonight, thundering and lightning quite a bit in your direction, so maybe a bit of rain. I reckon you are getting plenty, so it appears, and down south. That was a vicious looking cloud in the southeast around 6 tonight. And I was getting the cattle on the other place. I hurried so I was so scared, and only a little wind. I suppose it was worse maybe in Omaha. I hope someone gets rain. Pierce, Nebraska, August 20th.
Is it too far gone to be safe? Is it too far gone to be safe? And it's so remarkable that you found your own way.
Say, Eve, bought a dress. I know it's rather late to be writing for one, but I always leave it to go to the last minute like a dummy. But if you can send it to me by Friday, or send it with Kruntorad, I'd like to have you get me one. We were in Plainview Saturday, and I saw a black one with yellow trim at $6.92. It was pretty, but as usual, though, it was too much. So if you can get one for $5, blue or black, in a size 18, or else a cute $2 dress, something in the order of that, you can send me. I'm sorry to bother you so late. Let it go if you can't manage it. If so, I'll be sure to send the money later. You can also get me a slip if you want to. I sure have a time with clothes, always afraid to show too much and undecided on something.
Is it too far gone to be safe? that you found your own way. And it's so
March 12, 1935. Dearest Agnes and Eddie, Mom and Jim were in town Monday. Sure are having a time and a half with the Pontiac. Saturday night on the way to town, couldn't keep any water in the radiator. Got pretty hot driving without water, so stopped it out on the edge of town to cool off, and then had a walk to town, couldn't get it started. Walt pulled it into the garage with the Model T, put in a new plug in the radiator and water. Monday had a time starting it. I really think it's all played out. I picked some cherries and canned them. I canned 9 quarts, some olives and sauces too. So I've close to 30 quarts. Tomorrow's a big wash day with the machine. I dread it when it's so hot. Jim and I cultivated the garden this morning. Grasshoppers are eating everything, especially carrots. Some places, only the stems are left. So many insects. Had a mess of peas today, but so hard, not good at all. I cleaned the house a bit too today. Pierce, Nebraska, 1935. We had 6 tables all playing pitch. I almost won a hand. She got some nice presents. Agnes and I got her a dustpan, painted tan with a design on it. Automatic dustpan. It was nice. Josie got it in Norfolk. The party broke about 1:30. Then Walt took me into town as Jim was waiting for me there. There was a mob. Everybody plenty high. Fights and whatnot. Really was a drunken brawl. All the know-nothings and hicks. Jim and I went home right away, so don't know how everything turned out. For you all. Earl mentioned something about driving down to Omaha for the 4th. Only mentioned it though. It would be nice if Mom would go too, but she wouldn't hear of it in the seat. So that's out of the question. So hope some of you can come here. Dear Siva, have you milked any cows since you have been there, like you said you were going to? Or have you been sort of resting for a while? I'm asking to be forgiven for not writing earlier, but truthfully, I've been very busy. Now don't get the idea that I was busy doing things that weren't necessary, instead of writing to you because I weren't. I'm telling you truthfully, dear. I was busy yesterday afternoon doing nothing but pushing a pen from before 3 o'clock till 8 in the evening, except for a few minutes that I was eating a little. I'm a peculiar person. I probably could have gotten somebody else to give me a hand, but I don't trust anybody else not making mistakes, and if they did, I would have to do it over myself. So I figure if I do it myself in the first place, then if any mistakes are made, it will be my fault. So then I can't blame anybody.